know the date, but yeah, next month.
My name is Zach Schnick. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the Senior Director for Riverside Park Branch at the Urban Ecology Center. Take It Outside Days are our opportunity to share our resources of recreational equipment with the public at large, completely free. And that goes beyond just the equipment that we offer, but also really the expertise of our community program staff and a lot of our really special volunteers as well.
So we'll have you hop out up front first.
We get our canoes from a variety of sources. Some community members will donate recreational equipment to help get it into the public use or to support our programming. But also we're really blessed to have a number of different funding sources and the type of funding for an organization of our size that allows us to purchase really usable, good condition products. When we make purchases, we do always try to keep sustainability in mind, so a lot of stuff that we buy is secondhand, but we make sure that it is in excellent condition. We also partner with the U.S. Coast Guard to have all of our boats inspected every year, just knowing that a lot of people that we are bringing into the park are doing it from an introductory perspective, so we want to make sure that our equipment is as tip-top shape as we can possibly keep it. All of our community programs team is lifeguard certified, and we do have a number of volunteers that help with water programming as well that are trained and certified in lifeguarding and also PFD fitting. A lot of practice and a lot of training goes into our instructors before they get out on the water. And beyond just the water programs, we do certifications for belay at the rock wall. So all of our programming teams are really highly trained. Our volunteers come from all over the place. We get volunteers from families, so we've had volunteers as young as like 6 or 7 years old working with us out in the park. We get volunteers from local universities and local high schools with kids doing service projects or trying to fulfill service hours. There's a lot of corporate volunteer groups, so organizations that donate financially also often like to lend larger scale service groups of volunteers, sometimes as many as 40 or 50 people turning out for volunteer days.
Hold the kayak, we want to have our hands on the top.
So we have a whole department that's called our Neighborhood Environmental Education Project, which internally we call NEEP. And NEEP almost works exclusively with Milwaukee Public Schools to provide field trip opportunities. So basically every branch will be doing upwards of 2 to 4 field trips per day, depending on how big their education team is, bringing in Milwaukee Public School classes to learn about the parks, feel safe in the parks, and just in general, like enjoy nature in a way they haven't gotten exposed before.
But we haven't had anybody tip. This river is that deep enough for you guys are great. And then we'll have to
We run one Take It Outside day per month at each branch. So it's a pretty heavy program schedule. In between the week, our community programs team does anywhere between 2 to 4 programs for private groups, for paid public groups, and also for schools as well. I think that the Urban Ecology Center has been really impactful in helping the city of Milwaukee understand that there are different types of nature, and the fact that our city is blessed with such awesome parks that offer recreation and just leisure activities so close to home. Riverside Park here itself went from being a turf grass park to being completely overgrown to now is a fully kind of actualized restoration project that allows people water access, hiking access, bike trails, just all kinds of things that you just don't see across the country inside cities. We just have a really great opportunity at the UEC to not just have people come in and do work, but really come in and engage. So whether it's my department, which we call community engagement, or it's an education team, or it's our volunteer team, the amount of time that we get to work with people one-on-one and really get to know them and build that relationship is really important to the actual work that we do. It's great that we get so much community support, but really what we're trying to do is build a community around the parks. So seeing the same faces come back, building those relationships, and having people go out into the world and say like, hey, come with me to the UEC, or we've got this event going on, are you planning to go? Is really how we want to build the community around Riverside Park.
If I can do it.
Oh yeah.